Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, I'm letting go of my preconceived notions of what a control deck can, should, or could be. Where are the sweepers? They're gone. Where are the, card draws-y instant speed spells? They're gone. Where's the other colors? It can't just be white, right? There's not nearly enough value in white. White doesn't have enough good cards. They're gone. No, we're just playing mono white, a deck I'm calling White Castle because I think of Iganjo as a castle, the seat of the empire, and it has 4 copies of Restoration of Iganjo. It's a white pile that borders on mid-range, but I would say actually plays a very control-y game plan, trying to throw off the opponent's early plays and then take over. And it runs no sweepers. I remember the first time I cast Wrath of God, a very OG sweeper at this point, and the beautiful feeling inside that it gave me, seeing all of my little sister's green and red creatures. Don't judge me. Seeing my little sister's beautiful little green and red creatures all hit the graveyard, seeing that joyful smile just leave her face. Oh, I felt so good. It felt so good. And I've been trying to play sweepers ever since then, but especially in the last 5 years, Magic Design has done a lot to make sweepers worse. Planeswalkers have become better and more popular. Also, creatures have developed more and more abilities that gain value or dodge sweepers outright. Think of cards like Tenacious Underdog, and there's a long list of cards like this. So, Wizards has seen that evil monsters like me like to dash our little sister's dreams, and they're now making cards for my little sister to help her dominate the blue mages who want to control what her battlefield looks like. So we are going to fight back with some interesting strategy. We've got 4 Brutal Cathar and 4 Skyclave Apparitions in our main deck. Normally you can't play these with a lot of sweepers because blowing up your own this ability stuff is bad. The opponent just gets back their good creature and beats you to death with it. They have tempo and everything. So not being shackled by sweepers, we have 4 Apparitions, 4 Brutal Cathars. Wandering Emperor shouldn't surprise you. 1 Legion Angel, 1 AO, 1 Elspeth, 1 Sanctuary Warden. All of these are kind of our heavy hitters in the mid to late game to help end the game. Really, what takes over the game in the late game are the lands, the mana base. We have 4 Crawling Barrens and 4 Emiria's Calls and 2 Cave of the Frost Dragon. When we get to the late game and we have mana, we should have plenty of things to use it for. But if I'm being honest, what I absolutely love most about this deck is getting to run Reckoner Bankbuster and running Loyal Warhound to crew it. The goodest boy. If you're on the draw, when you play this on turn 3, goes and fetches a Plains from your deck, so you get a little bit of value, and can immediately crew the Reckoner Bankbuster, so you have a 4/4 blocker or attacker. And it's just the goodest boy. We brought the dog into the deck. That's what I love most about this. In my game so far on ladder, I do have an 80% win rate to humble brag about. Behold! I can improve my rank on Magic Arena. Worship me as a god. Anyway, it's doing well. I think it's a good change of pace from the other kind of control decks I often do, so I'm happy to show it to you today, and I've been enjoying my games a lot. So if you play it, let me know how you do. Try not to be one of those neck-breathing weirdos who posts that they went 0-19 with the deck within 5 minutes of the video going live. Something very sus about that. And yeah, I think we'll have a good time. So I'm wearing the Danger Zone Archer shirt. What that means is I'm recording all these intros in the same day, which means I'm still at Command Fest Indy, which means there's not going to be an outro on this video, but I will tell you that you're cool in just a moment after I continue my run through my patrons, shouting them all out since it's now a tier on my Patreon, and I'm almost through it. So we're going to thank the patrons. I'm going to tell you you're cool, and then we're going to play some games. Let's go. Thank you to Sam Newberry, Chuck Kozel, Zizo Felici, Andrew McCarty, Dan Siegel, Trent Yarwood, Dan Rupinach, Alexander P., Chris Cooper, Archjam Marash, Harley Jockers. You guys, thank you for being patrons. And on that note, we're gonna dive in. Let the nonsense begin, and of course, as always, you're cool. Wow, no planes. Easy keep. Look at all the colorless cards. We're fine. This is fine. There's no way this could be a problem. There's no way we're gonna go this game without drawing a white source. I believe. Wait, what are you talking about? We got field and a treasure from Bankbuster. We got all the white mana we need. You can cast our whole hand. Oh man, I need help. I get so bored though. Playing the same frickin' meta every day for months after months. I just keep bad hands to try to break up the monotony and see if I can win with them, even though I know I'm gonna be so mad if I lose. Yep, this game is ugly. This is already getting ugly. Look at him go. Look at him go. I mean, it's a white source. What do I have to complain about? So far, so good for them. Garbage decks with garbage people playing them. Good times. Draw. Okay. Okay. We don't have double white for Wandering Emperor. Seems bad. But don't worry, this is fine. Everything's fine. That's probably a good choice. Great choice. Love this. Come on, have the Valorous stance and just make this easy on yourself. Alright. See if they can deal 4 burn to face and finish this job before I get another white source. Really? You're gonna weaken your creature to kill the Bankbuster? That's one of my only... Like, that lets me back in. I just need to draw a white or another land. Okay, they're gonna clue. Yeah, that's better, that's better. They didn't make the dumb play. Alright, they're not garbage people, they're just garbage. Big difference. Alright, we have to draw! Oh, this went so badly. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. This went so badly. Yeah, face is the place, I'm sure. The unreasonable amount of time it takes them to point 2 burn spells. Alright, I was right. Garbage people. I should have known. Good job. Yeah. Get wrecked, Luke. Get wrecked. From now on, I hope you never win a ladder game again in your life. Alright. This hand has white sources, so it's probably better than the last one we played, right? I think so. Shiny Sleevey. More Boros, huh? With tapped lands for starting. I hope they're Velomachus Reanimator, because I got the hearse in my hand. Oh my god, they are. It must be my birthday. Angel Fire. Yeah. I think we'll just get this going. I have to draw a land next turn. If I get mana screwed out of next turn, this game is gonna get ugly. Not necessary. Unlicensed Hearse, best of one of in the deck, turn 2 lethal. Going into game number 3, I've drawn more of my unlicensed Hearse, which is a 1 of in the deck, than white lands, than basic planes. All right, we're on the play. I'll try it. I wouldn't try this on the draw; it's too slow. But on the play, we can get to Brutal Cathar, and then if we draw any land, we're into Emperors and Elspeths, and oh my goodness, I've still drawn more unlicensed Hearse for this video than basic planes. Vroom vroom. Look at him go. Unassailable Boros. Never didn't have it personified Boros. Let's just reset this hopeful at least. Opponent's probably just going to kill this. I'll also take a trade. I will not take a trade. Ooh, interesting. Alright, no blocks then. I can transform this. That's hot. How you doing? Come at me, 2/2s. Could be 3/3s. Oh, please pay 3 life and try to burn this so I can Wandering Emperor it. Please. It was in this moment that Georgie C. knew he'd messed up. Come at me. Or don't. I'm going to try to keep this out of play with Fire Range since it's their only instant speed removal spell. I could double spell here and take something else. What is this, a 3? Maybe making it a 4 then is worth it? If I flip it, I mean, it goes back down in life total. If they had a Brutal Cathar, I think that would have been their play last turn, because I think it was pretty clearly the play. Give me that. Give me that. Oh, I like this. I'll run this gambit all day. No, they had it. Oh, that's so good for them. Oh, rip Rooney. Still, we get to reset these and they have Summoning Sickness. So, we're not out of it quite yet. And any attackers? Yes, good. The Hearse is still a 0/0 because nothing goes to graveyards in this frickin' matchup. Big mistake. Finally. Alright, we draw the hole. We can have a free portable hole, or we can get back a tapped Loyal Warhound. I think I'd rather have a free portable hole. And who's the target? It's gotta be Aspirate. Gotta be the Aspirate. +1/+1, flying, first strike, lifelink, vigilance counter. The problem with this card, and it's a big one, like putting something on the Samurai token, the opponent is just going to play another Brutal Cathar, because you know they're going to draw 2 in a row, right? 100% they're going to draw 2 in a row. So I'd much rather wait until we have this. But what do I do with my turn? I can kill this, get it off the board, leave Wandering Emperor wide open to attack. I hate that, but I think it's right. But I think the other right play here can be to play Elspeth and minus and hit a Skyclave Apparition or something like that. Loyal Warhound doesn't get a land. Restoration, yeah, well, it's definitely the creature. And then we go this over here, slice and dicey, and pass. The Hearse can exile our own Loyal Warhound after blocks to become a 2/2 potentially. But I have a feeling there's a big hasty monster about to come out of our opponent's hand. Nope. Just some playing with fire. Elspeth goes away. This is the first deck I've played in a few days that doesn't have Invoke Justice. So I have to remember I don't actually need my graveyard that much. Really? I mean, you can. All right, 3/3 blocks. Wandering Emperor goes down.
Until next time, then.
All right, we've got our 3/4. Let's attack with our Vigilant Puppers. We don't want to let this Cathar flip. So I guess we do this now. Actually, if this thing flips, it doesn't actually hit us. We might end up paying 3 life, but we have the life to pay. Let's just end the turn and make them commit to a play. It might be a lot more important to march like a Thundering Riju or something. Although, there, well, here it comes. So if this thing attacks and puts a counter here, we play Wandering Emperor, we exile, we get a Brutal Cathar, we take their Riju. It's so good. So they don't want to attack with this, but they probably will. Like, what are they going to do? Right now, they can't get through. Not to mention the hearse. The hearse is a 5/5. They're going in. They're going to get destroyed. Absolutely destroyed.
Run away. You'll be
Actually, there's a few ways to do this. There is a few ways to do this. So this is going to be a 4. So if I put a counter here, crew here, block here, this comes... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good night. Oh, it feels so good. What? What are you and your 2/2 gonna do to me?
Strike fast and strike hard.
Let's just go with the... Yeah, you can go too. Get him. Serve him up an absolute beating. Leave none alive. Who said the unlicensed hearse was going to be bad in this matchup? I'm calling you out. I am literally leaving none alive. Concede. You're beaten. Understand. Okay. Last card is Play with Fire, I guess. I mean, I'm sending the hearse. Because somebody just reported a dead body. Vengeance is morn. Loyal Warhounds and Bankbusters. Will these ever actually fetch a plains? Probably not on the play. But hey, we get an aggressive 4/4 here. Usha. Great. It's pretty solid. Actually, I really want to play this next turn. Get it ticking right away. So yeah, we'll put out the pupper now. Ready to mingle with this Usher of the Fallen. Counter where? On the Luminarch. Yeah, that'll keep Luminarch back. So let's just not block if they're not going to put the counters here. The all lands approach to Magic the Gathering. Good boy. Good boy. Way to go show the white deck, whoosh bosh. Good boy. Good card, I hear. Uh-huh. So I feel like I have to hold off the larger creatures, so I'm not going to block. That's a good apparition draw. Let's get the Bankbuster out for free. And away we go. I don't know if we were ever going to beat the Adeline. So our mission is to get set up and then try to slow them down. Try to get blocks that work. Kind of the point where I'll trade that Warhound for the Usher now, though. I didn't want to trade it before I thought I might need 2 Loyal Warhounds to hold off the Adeline for a turn and keep it from attacking, but now I probably would. Interesting. This reeks of Wandering Emperor, doesn't it? It really does. Huh. Huh? 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 Yeah. Okay. Dude. What you doing? Alright, puppers. Take one for the team. Okay. That's a problem. Now we have to draw actual removal. Or something that flies. That's cool. What a top deck. It's not like it trades great with all the Legion Angels. Oh, okay. Well, that was fun for a second. I guess we'll need a way out of that. So another removal spell must be drawn. Wandering Emperor, Skyclave Apparition, March, Absence, Pupper. Alright, let's try again. Better, closer, warmer. If I pass, this flips, so let's not.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
Want to rumble? And use first strike if you block badly. Alright, that should slow him down a bit. I have to attack with everything to kill the Emperor. Land off the top. Do I have a good inclination that they don't have more Brutal Cathars? I thought they would have taken this out the turn after it took out Adeline if they had a Brutal Cathar. So that told me that they top decked it. Because they missed one land drop, right? And then they hit land. Then they played Brutal. So it tells me that they don't have another Brutal, I think. Draw tracking is tough. First of all, not everybody plays the way you think they would. And second of all, you miss one little thing and you're wrong. I was a lot better at it when I was a young CGB. Mm-hmm. Where's my Legion Angel? That's what I'm wondering. God, so many 1-drops too. Anyone want to rumble? Oh, I'll kill that. I'll trade that for my 3/4. I get another 1/1/2. Card's too good. Not to mention it makes these hopefuls so much better. Another restoration. Now what? I mean, having this as a threatening blocker is very useful. So I think they're almost to powering up this cave, so having 2 mana open would be nice. But I don't think that's the way. Pupper. +1/+1 counter where? Skyclave. Eat a 2/3. Seems good. It's also the most likely thing to get removed right now by a Brutal Cathar. So that makes it really rough. Yeah, we take the chance. We take the gamble. Then we need to draw with this Bank Buster. Yeah, never didn't have it, opponent. Okay, I get it. I get it. Kind of messed up, but okay, whatever. At least they have to attack the Wandering Emperor for a turn as we try to buy time to draw removal spells. They might be thinking... Okay, never mind. They didn't attack with anything on the ground. I was going to say, they might think that they can hopeful this if I crew it, but then I just block it. I just block the hopeful with something else, the Skyclave Apparition, and they lose their hopeful. Ooh, that's some angels. And a Brutal Cathar. Let's get a free Warhound, I guess. Come here, buddy. Alright, do I trade this for a 1/1? I don't think so. I can play this Brutal Cathar on their Brutal Cathar. Get AO. And I get to activate my Bank Buster for the last time before the hopefuls blow it up. Yeah. I think we hold off on the Amiria's call. As weird as that feels. I still don't want to trade this for their 1/1. I can be patient and do something with it later. You want to trade with my AO? Because I will squat up and you will regret it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. A lot of people don't always see what AO does. There is this option for +1/+1 counters that most people don't see. So we can wait till the trigger is on the stack. The opponent might want to use Hopeful to target Bank Buster right now, though. We'll see if they catch that. If they do that, they don't get to play another Angel, though. They're going to fall way behind on the board. If they do that, we're going to destroy them. They're just going to get completely overrun. They're doing it. And they're going after this. Okay. In that case, we crew because we want the +1/+1 counter on the Bank Buster and the new creature. Oh, they're dead. They are 100% dead. Good night. Oh, wow. No, you did not want that, opponent. That was... You wanted to try to hang on for a few more draws out of Brutal Cathar. That was just... whoosh, out of there. The hearse! On the play, too. We might miss a land drop for this. I'm doing it, though. I'm not afraid. I'm still waiting for our loyal Warhound to fetch a land. Our doggy has not fetched, even though still the goodest boy, even though doesn't know how to fetch. And now this hearse still showing up, trying to show up more than basic planes. What a legend. The one of Sanctuary Warden. I mean, how many games are we going to actually play against Hopeful Initiate? Am I right? Alright, that hearse is going to do nothing for a while. Maybe I was supposed to spend this turn marching. Although, Hopeful just swinging tells me maybe it was right to wait. Because we do need to get these down. And it's nice to get them down without a ton of pressure on yourself. Alright, so burn my face or what, opponent? No? No Sunrise Cavalier? What is their hand? Brutal Cathars? Weird. Well, that's really good for us. I mean, anytime they're slow, our deck gets more powerful as we chill. Let's ramp. Land. I think they must have a Riju, right? So am I supposed to hold this march up? Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. Next turn, there will be creatures. No Riju. Ass Pirate. I'm getting, I don't know, Valorous stance vibes? And the opponent's just playing super careful? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Bank Busties. I'll reanimate a free Bank Buster. Play this, and now we have a very large board presence that you're going to have to figure out something to do with. Well, Boros, that's your play? Okay. Cool. The hearse has a target. I'm guessing there's a lot of Brutal Cathars and maybe one of the vampires. Yep, there's the Cathar. Take the Warden, cool. Can you remove the Architect and get some damage through? Stance would have done it. I don't think they got it. Call your bluff. If they have a burn spell, good. We'll just hearse. And then we get another one of these. Trigger. Alright. We don't want to flip tonight. I 100% plan to remove this. So I think we just play a Bank Buster and make the opponent figure out how to get through here. If they spend their mana on Hopeful Initiate removing any of these things, I'm okay with it. I'll eventually march the Hopeful, but I don't need to do it right now. Okay, another Brutal. Target being. I think we let that go and let them attack. But first, let's crew this to make it difficult for them. Maybe they'll find a way through the Bank Buster here. Get them to play a land and use an Initiate. Nope, they're not doing that. Okay, they're going to send the Hopeful. Freebie on the way. Bring me back the Warden. Game. Game. That's game. I wanted to check something really quick because I've never actually pulled it off. So when this is a creature, it says remove a charge counter to draw a card. So if we remove a charge counter here, it doesn't draw a card. It draws a card for the Warden, but it doesn't draw a card for the Bankbuster. It doesn't draw 2. But we can remove the charge counter because it's a counter that's on a creature we control, and it gets closer to cranking out the treasure and the pilot. That's kind of cool.